Mastering Container Deployment on AWS, a comprehensive guide to Amazon ECS. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Introduction to Amazon Elastic Container Service, ECS. Amazon Elastic Container Service, ECS, is a fully managed container orchestration service that makes it easy to deploy, manage, and scale containerized applications using Docker containers. As the backbone of AWS's container ecosystem, ECS allows developers to run highly scalable, high-performance applications cost-effectively. Whether a startup or an enterprise, ECS provides the tools and integrations you need to build, deploy, and operate containerized applications at scale. Understanding ECS and its role in container orchestration. Container orchestration manages the container lifecycle, including deployment, scaling, and networking. ECS automates this process, allowing developers to focus on building applications rather than managing the underlying infrastructure. ECS supports both Amazon EC2 and AWS Fargate launch types, allowing you to choose the right compute option based on your needs. With ECS, you can efficiently manage the complexity of microservices architectures, enabling seamless integration with other AWS services like IAM, CloudWatch, and VPC. Exploring the benefits of Amazon ECS. Amazon ECS offers numerous benefits that make it a go-to choice for container orchestration. Scalability. ECS can quickly scale your applications from a single container to thousands, depending on your requirements. Cost-effectiveness. By using ECS with AWS Fargate, you pay only for your container's resources, helping reduce infrastructure costs. Flexibility. ECS supports various deployment options, including EC2 instances and serverless with Fargate, so that you can choose the best option for your application. Integration. ECS integrates seamlessly with other AWS services, such as IAM for security, CloudWatch for monitoring, and VPC for networking. Security. ECS ensures your applications run securely by leveraging AWS's robust security infrastructure, enhancing efficiency, reducing costs, and boosting agility. ECS enhances efficiency by simplifying the deployment and management of containerized applications. With ECS, you can automate many aspects of application deployment, such as scaling, updates, and failover, which reduces manual effort and potential errors. Additionally, using ECS with AWS Fargate eliminates the need to manage servers, reducing operational costs and complexity. This combination of automation and cost savings boosts your organization's agility, enabling faster deployment cycles and quicker response to market changes. Getting started with Amazon ECS. Initial setup and configuration for beginners. Before deploying containers with ECS, you must set up your AWS environment. This involves configuring the AWS CLI, creating necessary IAM roles, and setting up networking components such as VPCs and subnets. AWS provides a user-friendly console that guides you through these steps, making it easier for beginners to get started. Creating a key pair for secure access. Security is a critical aspect of any cloud deployment. To ensure secure access to your EC2 instances within ECS, you must create a key pair. This key pair will establish an SSH connection to your instances, allowing you to manage them securely. Generating a key pair for EC2 instances in ECS. To generate a key pair, navigate to the EC2 dashboard in the AWS Management Console. Select Key Pairs under Network and Security. Click Create Key Pair. Provide a name for your key pair and choose the file format, PEM for SSH access. Download the key pair and store it securely. This key pair will be required later when you connect to your ECS cluster's EC2 instances. Launching an ECS cluster. With your environment set up and the key pair created, the next step is to launch an ECS cluster. A cluster is a logical grouping of EC2 instances that ECS manages. In the ECS console, click Create Cluster. Choose the appropriate cluster template, for example, EC2 Linux plus networking. Configure the cluster by selecting the instance type, number of instances, and VPC settings. Review your settings and click Create. Your ECS cluster is now ready to host containerized applications. Crafting task definitions for ECS. Task definitions are the blueprint for your containers in ECS. They define various parameters, such as the container image, CPU and memory requirements, networking settings, and IAM roles. In the ECS console, navigate to Task Definitions and click Create New Task Definition. Select the launch type, EC2 or Fargate. Define your container configurations, including the Docker image, memory, CPU, and port mappings. Add any required environment variables, IAM roles, or volumes. Review and create your task definition. Deploying services in ECS. Services in ECS manage long-running tasks, ensuring that the desired number of task instances is always running. In the ECS console, select your cluster and click Create Service. Choose the task definition you previously created. Specify the number of tasks you want to run and configure the service settings, for example, load balancers, scaling policies. Review and create your service. The service will launch and manage the specified number of task instances according to your configuration. Testing and troubleshooting ECS deployments. After deploying your services, testing and verifying that your containers are running as expected is crucial. Verify container availability. Check the ECS console to ensure all tasks run without errors. Access logs. Use CloudWatch logs to view container logs for troubleshooting. Debug issues. If tasks fail to start or behave unexpectedly, use the ECS event log and CloudWatch metrics to diagnose and resolve issues. Conclusion. Mastering Amazon ECS opens up possibilities for deploying and managing containerized applications at scale. By understanding the fundamentals of ECS, crafting efficient task definitions, and deploying services effectively, you can leverage the full power of AWS to build resilient, scalable, and cost-effective applications. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website and follow our social media links.